Nostalgia Critic, reviewing commercials. Me, reacting to Nostalgia Critic to commercial. I'm reacting to the commercial. Just go!
Do it! Done!
After these messages, after these messages, after these messages, we'll be right back. Do it.
Shaquille O'Neal, a.k.a. Shaq! Well, anything with Shaq's name on it has to be of quality.
The Carnival 30-minute tour. Go big in JCPenney. When I ate your beer, I got my mojo going strong. Boom! It's the award-winning Medea vodka with the world's only personal programmable LED display on the bottle.
Whoa.
I guess you need some vodka after watching his movies, as well as some choice words written in lights.
What will your Medea bottle say?
Okay, so what do we have this time? This is your target!
Introducing Shaq Fu.
Dias, the palate cleanser after watching Kazam.
Legal weapons! My fuck! The enforcer of justice! Register!
What's even up with this guy? It's like he's so ashamed to be advertising this product, his body is rejecting the idea.
Justice! Register!
This is Shaq Fu! It's really good! I really recommend it! Oh god, I'm going to hell! No wonder the villains in this game lost. They couldn't even understand who they're going up against.
That's because that's fast editing.
22!
Alright, be on the lookout for a guy saying 22!
Introducing Shaq Fu. Kung Fu Shaq style.
What exactly is Kung Fu Shaq style? Is it throwing all the leftover copies of steel nobody bought while building a fort behind Pepsi cans in Allsport? Let me check the instruction book. Wow, lucky guess. This ad is every level of 90s, with its need to feel extreme! Wide-angle close-ups, Black Wonder Woman, I think that was the thing. It's funny for the time period it came out.
Size 22!
It's corny, but it's a lot of fun!
Kung Fu Shaq style.
It's good.
And Super NES.
New Mr. T, breakfast cereal.
Speaking of celebrities that were disturbingly on everything,
Teaming up with Mr. T cereal. That's getting on the team that knows how to...
look, they're making a tea! That means they're the cereal now! I don't know, just buy it, Mr. T is on it!
Teaming up with Mr. T, golden sweet crispy teas. One bite.
Look at this girl's face. That's a face that says, I'm being held hostage until you buy this damn thing. Better Morse code your way out of this one. This is
And B stands for BDSM. I had to do it.
also one of the few cereal commercials that included a PSA.
Mr. T here, and today I'm talking school.
Oh, hey, I was just kidding. They really did PSAs in these?
Mr. T, breakfast cereal presents Mr. T, talk number 1.
Don't ask where talk number 2 is. Apparently the cereal wasn't popular enough for another commercial. Which is good, because I had him teaming up with Pee Wee Herman talking about crack. It was weird.
So study hard, listen to the teachers, and learn something new every day.
But hell with that end. We want the one where Mr. T keeps his lines to a 2-word minimum.
Teaming up with Mr. T.
It's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. But after all the songs and stunts and action going on saying how amazing it is, do you have anything else to say about it?
Teaming up with Mr. T.
It's cool.
That's literally the same recording! You used the same recording twice! You really couldn't record him just saying it's cool in a slightly different way? What do you think the story behind this is?
So eat Mr. T's cereal. It's cool.
That's great, but there's a lot more script to read.
What? I don't say anything till I get paid by the syllable. You think I can't see into the future? Look at this cartoon. And you call it Mr. T and the Twins. I know I don't have long before this shit gets soggy like my nasty ass cereal. My popularity is gonna expire. Gotta store nuts for the winter.
Can't you just say stay in school or something?
Oh, you mean like stay in school so you won't have to do commercials for nasty cereal that tastes like crusted rabbit shit? I pity the spoon. Stay in school, or else you'll live in the bus with a bunch of kids and spend their tights. That's creepy. People need to ask more questions. Look at this girl. She's swinging with her vagina. How can she do that? That's the devil's work. I know this chick can't last long. You want me to say more? Pay me.
That's alright, I think we got all that we need.
Is that camera on?
Yep.
You motherfucker.
Mr. T cereal is
You pay me.
complete
You pay me,
breakfast.
goddammit.
And remember,
you don't get
stay in
PSA
school.
for free. You better give me a cameo in Creed 3.
Yeah, it's silly, but it's Mr. T silly. And that's the coolest kind of silly there is. For me, I'll always have a soft spot for Mr. T cereal and his commercial too.
Teaming up with Mr. T.
I'm pretty sure they're not saying anymore.
Teaming up with Mr. T.
Pity the
I'm gonna beam down to the dunes. I'll race you.
Here's a bike ad from the 80s, but it's supposed to be set in the future! It's an amazing time where people can unpause footage. Mannequins of Matt Frewer wearing Luke's blast shield helmet are all the rage, and bikes are so fast they beat people beaming down to a planet.
What took you so long?
Yeah, pity we have nowhere to go ever since the apocalypse hit. Do I make sandcastles again? That's all we ever do! Yeah, for a product called Street Machine, there's not really any streets to use it on, is there? But it's great down neon hallways and giant dreidels covered in saran wrap. The future! Like a lot of 80s sci-fi, if it was weird, made no sense, but was shiny, it was the most high-tech thing ever made.
What took you so long?
Slowest beam ever, by the way. What took that damn thing so long?
Snotty beamed me twice last night.
Oh.
It was wonderful.
Weird catchphrase. Did you see I've been lost in translation?
Wait, what?
Weird catchphrase. Did you see I've been lost?
Balwin Mew Shoo Shoo.
He totally should have won that Oscar. I mean, look at him losing here. He looks so bummed out. You know Sean Penn's gonna get another one anyway. This was Barry's big chance. What a bunch of pretentious assholes. I blame politics. It's pretty stupid, but it's 80s sci-fi cheese stupid. I can't act like I don't get a giggle out of it.
Choo 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 choo.
Now Skeletor charges into battle with awesome artillery.
Oh, come on. That's just how Matthew McConaughey says artillery. Artillery.
Stop it!
Nothing except Beam Blaster. It actually fires a light beam to stop artillery.
Light beam. That's a fancy way of saying we just put an awkward flashlight on He-Man's chest.
And blocks Skeletor.
Yeah, that's not the first time he blocked Skeletor. Remember when they both hit on Lion-O at that bar called the Extending Sword?
New artillery Beam Blaster set. The first light-action weapons ever.
Surprisingly, that's not a very big deal. They're not going to redo the opening like... And the masters of the dim reflecting hand lamps. I have the battery!
But only with a bullseye to the evil eye.
You know, outsmarting those must not be that difficult. Ha ha! I got you now, He-Man! Damn your palms!
Give up, He-Man!
Figures so simply, you supply the batteries.
I have power! A pretty standard commercial for a pretty standard product. I expect more from the masters of the universe.
The first light-action weapon.
I don't really expect anything from it.
I love the taste of your fresh brewed coffee, but it's not fresh brewed. It's new Trick.
Still going.
Yep, most of us know the Energizer Bunny, but do you know where he started? It was actually a parody of a Duracell commercial, which had a bunch of pink bunnies with batteries going out, but showed Duracell lasted the longest. Well, Energizer shit on that noise, saying they weren't even invited to this test, and not only does their battery make the pink bunny go longer, but their pink bunny has shades. Oh, that means he's in cahoots with Attitude! Attitude!
They keep going and going.
Stop the bunny, please.
And going and...
It soon became a running joke as it brilliantly interrupted other commercials. Yeah, you thought you were watching something else, but suddenly, still going.
Into an amazing world. Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer.
Yeah, you never knew when he was gonna pop up and ruin a product that maybe you wanted to buy.
Tension headaches this bad need a pain reliever this good. New extra strength Darnitol.
No, really, that sounds like it might be very helpful.
Still going.
God damn it, I wanted to buy that! It soothed my head from your dumbass drum! This bunny is rude. These people are just trying to do their thing and he keeps getting in the way of it. How would you like if you were just going along your everyday life and suddenly...
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer. They keep going and going and...
Eventually they start hiring...
I did not need to see that.
Shit, this battery business is hardcore.
Oh, Mr. Energizer Bunny. Oh, hippity-hoppity days are over.
They're pretty funny for a while, but suddenly Darth Vader couldn't even take him out. What the shit is this?
There is a great disturbance in the Force. Get his battery.
All too easy.
Why does the Empire even need his battery? Is it like the Force, because there's a positive and a negative side? This is stupid.
Get his battery.
That seems kind of trivial. While you're at it, close down the Arthur's Cantina and give Han Solo a name. We are the Empire!
Maybe the Empire, maybe the Energizer battery's got something that the Empire might need.
Cantina and give Han Solo a name. We are the Empire!
Impressive.
Boy, Luke's looking like a little bitch by comparison. He got his ass kicked by a guy who can't even take out a toy bunny? Vader probably looks at the monkey with symbols like,
Obi-Wan has taught you well.
but the bunny beats him because the Empire can't afford better batteries for his lightsaber. Healthcare and batteries, that's always where the cuts are. That's still more dignified than when he screamed no.
Hey, come on, it's not that bad.
Funny at first, but got old kind of fast. Nevertheless, this bunny stayed an icon. No matter how annoyingly long, it kept going.
It keeps going and going.
Oh, shut up. And maybe it's just me, but I grew up with the prequels and then watched the originals, so I might be a bit biased or something.
Hi, who's this?
I guess getting your nuts off didn't always have the same meaning. In this Payday commercial, a sex hotline gets probably the strangest caller ever. And that's saying a lot given this line of work.
Who's this?
Mel.
Well, your credit card information says Frank, so I'll just call you Frank.